History is not always found in books. Sometimes it is discovered in a dusty can, hidden away for decades, waiting for the right moment to emerge. That moment is now. Imagine a piece of film, silent and grainy, that can rewrite what we thought we knew about Aikido's origins. This is not hypothetical, it is reality. Recently unearthed footage of Morihei Ueshiba from his early teaching years has surfaced, and it is a revelation. If you're enjoying this, give us a thumbs up, and if you're a martial arts enthusiast, leave a heart in the comments below. Not the ethereal post-war master gently guiding students, but a younger, more intense Ueshiba, raw, direct, startlingly different. For too long, early chapters were shrouded in mystery, pieced from second-hand accounts and a few static photographs. We had stories, but lacked moving evidence to understand the transition from Daito-ryu Aiki Jujutsu to what we now call Aikido. This lost footage is a time machine transporting us to the pre-war era, a period of immense social change and martial innovation in Japan. Be a fly on the wall in Ueshiba's dojo art being forged in intense practical training. It is the missing link, a Rosetta Stone for deciphering O-sensei's true evolution. Look again, question what we've been taught, open your mind to a more complex, dynamic history. This isn't just new techniques, it's understanding the context, the energy, the intention behind them. The film forces us to confront the martial realities that shaped Aikido's infancy. Who was Morihei Ueshiba? For many, he is a figure of legend, the wise old master, O-sensei. His image adorns the front walls of dojos worldwide. We see photographs of him in his later years, a serene, grandfatherly figure, a long white beard, holding a staff, smiling benevolently. But that picture is incomplete. The myth of the enlightened sage often overshadows the reality of the man, a complex, powerful, intensely dedicated martial artist who forged himself through decades of relentless training and searching. High-quality pre-war film is rare. The 1935 Asahi News demo is only a glimpse. Those minutes are a tiny window into a vast, complex world of martial practice. The newly discovered footage is different, more extensive, more candid. It pulls back the curtain on the myth. It reveals the martial technician in his prime, correcting a historical void filled with stories, assumptions, and misinformation. One myth says Aikido sprang forth fully formed. We often hear, he studied Daito-ryu, had a spiritual awakening, and created Aikido. This misses the most fascinating part, the evolution, experimentation, refinement, and transformation. O-sensei's art changed with his body, his spiritual insights, and the needs of his time. The newly discovered footage is the missing link capturing a critical period of transition, moving away from angular Daito-ryu, not yet the large, circular post-war style. This was his laboratory testing concepts, blending principles, forging a new expression of Aiki, recognizable techniques executed differently with sharp, martial directness tied to older combative traditions, like an artist developing a signature. Years of fundamentals, emulation, then voice. He is a master craftsman perfecting his creation. He takes powerful principles from Sokaku Takeda and infuses them with his own philosophy and physical understanding. The first thing that strikes you, sheer intensity and practicality. If you're used to fluid grace and cooperative dance, you might be shocked. He is focused on control and effect. Movements are compact, sharp, incredibly centered. Less expansive circularity, more small, tight circles unbalancing with efficiency. Throws are shorter and more direct, ending decisively at his feet, not graceful flights across the mat. Joint locks are starkly precise, no doubt about martial effectiveness. Clear Daito-ryu lineage in his entering, center control, and balance breaking. Footwork is grounded and stable, generating maximum power from hips and core. This challenges the myth that early Aikido was solely spiritual or gentle. It's potent, formidable, and martially real. In any effective martial art, form must follow function. A technique is shaped by its intended purpose. If the purpose is elegance, the form is expansive. For decisive neutralization, it is direct, efficient, powerful. In this rare footage, function is crystal clear. There's no wasted motion. Every entry, every turn, every pin, not training for show. Survival and control. Against aggressive grabs, he meets force with superior structure, instantly disrupting balance, taking the center, ending confrontations immediately. Locks are fast continuations of throws, not slow, compliant pressure points. Nikyo, Sankyo, structure breaks, resistance collapses. Ask why the hand goes here, why we turn now. The answers are rooted in martial logic. Intensely physical and martially direct, but not mindless violence. These movements are a physical manifestation of Morihei Ueshiba's developing philosophy. Not a sharp division, his dojo was the laboratory for spiritual ideas. Body as instrument for harmony, connection Aiki techniques as moving expressions of worldview. Influenced by Omoto Kyo and Onisaburo Deguchi, he gained new language and lens for his martial experience. In A Nation on a Path to War, Budo shaped identity. His ideals mixed spirituality and pragmatism. He spoke of pacifying conflict, yet methods are severe power with principle, control without excess injury. An ideology in motion, one technique at a time. His mind and art grew together. This film records that complex process. His spiritual insights did not precede his martial skill. They grew out of it after decades of mastery. He transcended the purely physical to discover deeper dimensions, spiritual fruits from powerful martial roots. Here the roots are visible, grounded, powerful, undeniably effective. Not yet stylized for philosophy. He speaks Budo, control, dominance, superior strategy. Love and harmony expressed as unshakable control that prevents escalation, calm at the center of the storm. Too often we chase philosophy without roots, power generation, kuzushi, stable structure. This footage reminds us philosophy is not a shortcut. It is the reward for hard training. Early severity is not less spiritual. It is the foundation for the spirituality that followed. As you watch Move Beyond Shapes, try to feel the intention. Where does movement truly begin? Hands, feet, hips? For Ueshiba, it begins deeper, a thought, an intention, a focused will. Physical action follows a decision already made in mind and spirit. He arrives not from speed, but because intention has occupied the space. How do thoughts, emotions, intentions shape action? He is not reacting, he is leading. A cultivated internal state. Calm, clear, decisive, mirrored by the body. Train the mind as rigorously as the body. The secret to Aiki lives in the quality of intention. Next time you step on the mat, begin from deep, clear intention and see how everything changes. The discovery of this lost footage is not just an exciting historical find, it is a call to action. Re-examine foundations. This film enriches modern Aikido, clarifying lineage and core principles. We now have visual proof the art was born from martial reality. Let that inform every technique. Engage with this material, watch the footage, discuss with your dojo mates, ask questions. What principles of connection, centering, and control remain universal across forms? Aikido is not a museum piece. It is living. Practiced with sincerity, intensity, and an inquisitive spirit. Honor O Sensei, not by imitation, but by relentless discovery. This film strips myth, revealing the powerful, evolving human, helping us understand our own path. To support the channel, comment, like, share, and subscribe. Tap the bell for notifications. Choose a video on your screen. See you there. Thank you.